An unprecedented partnership between 10 Washington groups leads to a first-of-its-kind discussion about our state's housing challenges. More than 200 people packed the Hilton Bellevue Monday for the Housing Forum, a full day of relevant content on topics like housing costs, permitting, infrastructure demands, and rental options. U.S. Representative Denny Heck and State Representative Andrew Barkis kicked things off by laying out the facts.
Supply is not keeping up with demand. We're at least 5 million homes short, and you could probably make a good case that we're 7 million plus homes short.
There are those that can't afford to buy a place, and they're moving further and further away from their jobs. This is bad, guys. This is a crisis, and crisis promotes or prompts us into action.
James Young, director of the Washington Center for Real Estate Research at the University of Washington, highlighted additional competition to the missing middle.
So you've got first-time buyers chasing the small supply of first-time buyer houses that are out there, and you've got cashed-up retirees that don't need a mortgage chasing the same types of houses.
Builders and lenders brought up issues with workforce shortages, inconsistent codes, and overreaching regulation, which rolled into Joseph Tovar's notes on the balance between flexibility, certainty, and risk.
The longer it takes to get a permit or to understand what you might come out the other end of that permit chute with in hand influences what kind of risks involved and how much are you going to have to adjust the price point of your product.
At lunch, AWB once again brought together leadership from all four corners of the legislature, where the Growth Management Act was on everyone's radar.
We have to have a new generation of GMA that is responsive to those environmental values, but also those values to expand infrastructure, to grow our economy, and to grow our housing market.
We had a working session on the GMA in my committee this last year. We're going to be doing another one next year.
The day finished with 2 tracks of breakout sessions, allowing attendees to choose between infrastructure and land use and supply, or hop back and forth. After a full day packed with experts looking at every angle of the debate, attendees are hopeful the tide will start to turn on the housing crisis.
Everybody is trying to tackle the same issue, and I think it's fostering conversations now that haven't been had in the past, and it's encouraging collaboration to find a resolution to this issue.
It was very important, at least in my mind, to get all the players in a room talking about the issue and then beginning to creep up on and look at some solutions.
With this being a crisis and with this being something, it just means that we need to work harder and we need to work smarter together to make sure that we can get some policy out.
Brian Temple, AWB News.